All right, babe, I'm just warming up, folks. I'm just warming up. It's Sunday and I am, woo! I did some nice little, you know, top 5 videos going on. But now, we're gonna get into the top 5 videos once again. But now we're gonna get a little spicy, I wanna get a little spicy, whoo, that's a little hot, a little spicy, that's too hot for me. Because I wanna go over my top 5 and your top 5 most disappointing Funko Pops drops from Funko in 2019. It was like, what are you doing? I don't want to collect anymore. Why are you doing this? I'm not buying that. This is ridiculous. And these can basically go in any order that you choose. I literally would see releases to where I was like, why? Why? Let's get into it right now. Number 1 or number 5, your choice. Boom.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Da 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 na 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 na.
Coming at number 5, I'm gonna go with the good old. Let's start this out interesting. You probably didn't think about this being on here. That is going to be the Babe Ruth New York Comic-Con shared Funko Shop exclusive New York Comic-Con release. And when the day came for New York Comic-Con and the Funko Shop list came out, for whatever reason, the Babe Ruth figure was not on there. I don't know what happened with this release. For whatever reason, they then told us, because tell me if I'm wrong, because they might have sent this out later on, that they were going to release it through rumors throughout the entire way. I don't think I've ever seen it get shared and released. I got it from New York Comic Con from winning the lottery for them, but that to me was like, remember that particular one, especially because when I was at the booth or standing around, or if I saw a collector, they're like, did you get the Babe Ruth? I'm like, the Babe Ruth? 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 What happened? Coming at number 4, a mind blown. Absolute mind blown. Just mind blown the flock out of me. We were able to get a drop by Funko for a Dragon Ball Z Funko Pop that was shared and exclusive to a Comic-Con that was then released and dropped in pop culture with no sticker. 30, 50, 60,000 or so. They went ahead and dropped that Funko Pop that was a Comic-Con exclusive. It basically became a common figure with people putting fake stickers on. It was a $100 and something pop that dropped down to $25. I paid 15 bucks for mine, but for that to be done the way it did was definitely a disappointing drop on Funko, and I just don't know. Now coming at number 3, a mind-blown one, and the same exact thing. This could be, again, in anybody's list order, because the All Might figure, glow-in-the-dark exclusive, which I don't own, was a 2017 release at Funimations. And all of a sudden, the same process that happened to Vegeta happened to that one, but took a greater hit. It was a over $200 Funko Pop plus that is going to get dropped down to the same price to Vegeta, maybe $50. I know a lot of you guys wanted to add it to your collection and put it to you. And what mind boggles the flock out of me on this figure is on the Funko app, they show this figure just with an exclusive sticker when it was a release by Funimations. Is mind-blowing. Now, I'm gonna say this because I am great with my theories, and I heard somebody else try to make a theory on this figure, and I have the correct answer for you, because there is no other answer but my answer in this particular sense, because that's what I do. Now, in 2018 San Diego Comic-Con, there is a booth called Funimations. And in that Funimation booth, there was a Funko Pop exclusive metallic Whiz. I haven't got that far on DBZ. That pop literally caused so many issues that they had to set up a lottery system for the next 2 days. People waited for hours just to get on to see if they can win a lottery for the pop. Now, fast forward to 2019 and where the theory takes place. Funimations did not have an exclusive at their booth. They basically were banned or technically suspended from having their exclusive. We're talking maybe 30,000 to 50,000 Funko Pops that they would have been able to sell and add to their list of money that they bring in. And in my theory and my opinion on this, the reason why that took place was when they saw those reports and that they were missing all this money that they grossed from having those sales, they said, you know what? Flock it. Let's be selfish. Let's release it. Let's send it over, have it released in pop culture and on their website and so forth around the place. Even Funimation has their own website, their own eBay where they probably were selling these as well. So that is going to be my theory on that. I don't know how this came into a theory in the first place, but that figure, I seen someone post something about what happened to that figure. I don't know what he said in the video, but I guarantee you it wasn't that, because you gotta live it to come up with your own theories. That's number 3. Coming at number 2, folks. Woo! I love killing the game. That's what I do, baby. That's why I tune in. If you haven't already, check me out on my live streams. I'm probably streaming right now, so check me out. LIFEOFCLETUS. Boom. Twitch. Hit it up. Next up, you knew it was gonna come. I'm gonna say the most disappointing pop at number 2, or anywhere on this list, is going to be that metallic Toucan Sam. What in the flocking world, in the name of anybody, why would you go and send that figure out 1,000 piece limited on the Funko shop? I've seen people buying 6 of them. I did meet somebody who did help me out to say if this does happen, how to override that so you can get it. Thank you very much. I'm not telling you who that is or how to do it, because that's mine, his little secret now. This figure literally sold out in seconds, and if I'm missing out on the figure and I'm right in front of my computer with the Alienware and the highest damn Wi-Fi internet you can find, you know something is up, because that is the way it got in. They got botted like a motherflocker and it was gone. It was selling at $800. It's probably going for $300 right now. It posted benefited charity, and the mind-blowing part is, if this figure was supposed to benefit a charity, why not sell 15,000 or 10,000 of them instantly, like you used to do in the past when you were releasing just those 10,000 figures, and instead of the 30, 50, and what, who knows what now, exclusive figures. Another mind-blowing thing is, for these ad icons they're only exclusives, so Funko can technically make as many as they want, but for them to go make that one, literally 1,000 pieces for God knows why, is unreal. Honestly, they should have just saved it and released it in 500 in each of their stores. They would have been sold out that day, and it would have gave, oh my God, I love it. That should have been released at Hollywood. Oh my, I can't believe I come up on the fly with this. That should have been a Hollywood exclusive figure released. 1,000 pieces, you would have sold it, you would have had so many people attending your store. You don't gotta sell them all out in one day, unless you really need the money right then and there. You literally could have took that figure and put out 50, 25, 10, 5, 1, whatever you wanted to, and strained it all out that entire week for the Hollywood shop, store. Oh, let's get to number 1. And at number 1, what could that be? Because I remember when I went on and I saw that there was going to be a 12 Days of Christmas way beforehand, I was excited. I was pumped. I'm ready to go. I love the figures that get released every year recently, the past 2 years, from Funko. They're actually the only Funko Pops that I keep like Christmas themed in my collection, because they look so good and they're so unique, from this spastic plastic line, Care Bears. I even got the Betty Boop, not the Teletubbies. And we get hit with a release, a mystery box that's not going to be revealed, and the fact that it's not going to be individual pops being sold in the store, or because they kind of ended the in the store thing like 2 days into it, or online like they've done in the previous years. Usually throughout those process, they would drop a figure on there and you guys would be able to pick it up. No, 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 no. So once they reveal that they're going to be giving us this 12-day mystery box for like 300 doll hairs, whatever it was, I saw literally the next day on Pop Culture. Woo! That this 12 Days of Christmas mystery box is being a shared release, which basically means it's a comet. I instantly had on the fence what I was gonna go for, if I was gonna buy it or not, to dud. It was a dud, and I'm glad I didn't pick it up, and it was one of my most disappointing drops this year, for sure. Let's finish it up. Alright guys, so that was it. My top 5 most disappointing drops by Funko in 2019. They were mind blown away. Every one of them. Literally made me rethink about how I want to collect these figures. Do I still want to collect them? Is it worth the chase and the hunt? And once you do get it, to see it then get released in another country or get reproduced all over the place because of not just the shareholders and the boards, but because other companies as well don't care for us, the collectors, because at the end of the day, with all those releases, the collectors are the one who failed. The collectors are the ones who go on your shop. Your collectors are the ones that pay the secondary market value for some of these figures because they're the true collector to the line. Not when it gets re-released or reproduced and sent out or shared all over the place, especially when it comes to figures that we're excited for or lines that we want to see coming out into our homes, especially during a time like that Christmas one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know your thoughts. I'm out. I think I see a zebra. Hit that like. Boom.